if Max isn't the one that happens, you think anyone's going to be, you know what I mean? Like, you do that, you go out there and you take out Ortega, knock him out or something like that, say for like, I guarantee you, like, it's going to be hard for the UFC to turn down that fight, even if they want like Max, or even if they did want like Henry Cejudo, or or even me moving up or something like that. You know, it's going to be pretty hard for me to do anything else if they go out and take that. That's what I mean. Go and take that, and then I won't have these options.
Of course.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Don't give me options, because you're probably going to miss out.
The biggest what if of them all, maybe one of the greatest what ifs in UFC history, while I'm still wearing this, is Zabit.
Man, that's another one. Like, he was right there.
Right? He was right there.
Very close. He just had to have that one fight, and then
he just disappeared.
I don't know what's going on with that.
I've asked around. They say he just
comes back, because there's a lot of hype around him. You don't reckon he is?
I don't. From what I was told,
he's done.
Sounds like he had like almost like this moral religious dilemma that he was dealing with. You know, he's very religious.
Yep.
And I think he reached a point where he just didn't want to do it anymore. Now his brother fights and he corners his brother, which I think is really interesting, but obviously everyone's different. Yeah, but that's what I heard. Like, he just reached a point where he's like, no, this isn't for me.
Shit.
He might go down as one of the biggest what ifs in UFC history, because it looked like the ceiling was so high.
Mate, he was very, very well-rounded. He was a great fighter. Obviously, he just had that issue, that gas tank issue, which can be dealt with.
Right.
You know, like right now, for all this time he had off, was him trying to improve that. You know what I mean? And getting, being able to still have that exciting style that he has, but being able to, control his cardio as well at the same time, because it's going to be hard to do the two. If you're going to be all out, I feel like I've nailed sort of that, where I can still be explosive and all that type of stuff, but still I can do it all day.
Right. You don't get tired, 5th round.
Hey?
5th round, you're not...
You always get tired, right? I sit there, I'm always going to be, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still breathing.
Right.
But I mean, look how I deal with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the difference. Look how I deal with being, like, tired. You know, some people just crumble. Me, I'm just like, whatever. It's just a thing I don't worry about, because I've been there that many times and I've had to push through and do shit that's harder than this anyway, while I've been that fatigued. So that mentally, it's good, you know what I mean? Where you hit that wall, get that mental block and just be like, I'm done. But I mean, you just make sure, like, for me, that's why one thing, people say, be comfortable in uncomfortable positions. They talk about that. I've changed that and said accept uncomfortable, because it's never comfortable. Like, the training sessions I'm doing, it's not comfortable. Me being that 5th round that I'm talking about, it's not comfortable, but I've just accepted it. Like, I deal with it so much better because I've accepted that this is going to happen, and, and that's all right. So obviously, it is probably a little more comfortable than it used to be, but I mean, it still sucks, but I just deal with it much better.